What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be starting a brand new MyGM series with a challenge I've never done before, so I'm excited to get this one going today. Today we'll be starting the all women's MyGM challenge. Obviously, I think that's pretty self-explanatory in what we're doing today. So it's going to be using only women from the roster, but you know me, we're going to add extra challenges to this series, so here they are. Rule number one is simple. We can only use women in this MyGM series. We'll be choosing ECW as our brand, so we don't have any women's titles to boost our wrestlers' popularity or match ratings. And we can't use any power cards or matches that boost fans. So those are the extra challenges we'll be playing with. I've never tried this before, so I'm excited to get this one going. I quickly want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's taken the time to like these videos, be subscribed to the channel, and continue to comment down below. Guys, that helps out smaller channels like me so much, so very much appreciated. Thank you, guys. So without any further ado, let's jump into this new MyGM series. So here's where we're going to start things off at the draft screen. I have chosen to go with Miss Elizabeth, someone who I've never obviously used before. She is new to this year's game. We also have Armando Estrada, who'll be taking over NXT Mutiny. We'll be doing Tyler Breeze taking over NXT 2.0 and William Regal taking over NXT. So it's basically us versus the versions of NXT. William Regal's power card is kind of scary, and I really hope it doesn't get put on me. With his power card, Power the Punch, everybody on a selected brand, all the wrestlers lose 10 popularity. That seems kind of insane. I think we'll do $3.5 million as the budget, because I feel like my choices will be limited, so I don't want to have a bunch of cash left over at the end. We'll be doing snake order shakeups. We'll leave on again for this time. Draft pool. I just made a quick custom one here that eliminates some of the wrestlers who have passed away. Auto draft off, match unlock default. Timers I'm still going to leave off for now. Hall of Fame trophies I'm going to leave at 3. So this could be a series that just ends after one season. We'll see. Maybe I'll need more time than that to actually win this one. But I'm excited to see how this goes. The thing I've thought of is I think Triple H will give you a male wrestler for cross-brand PLEs if you don't have one. So I think that's how I'm going to leave this for this first go at this challenge. And of course, you can see here, AI difficulty extreme, game difficulty extreme. Let's get into it. I'm excited to see how we can pull this off. I've seen a few of these challenges done before, but I think it might change with it's an interesting thing to navigate, where there is a penalty, if you will, for not having both male and females on the show. So it's going to be interesting to see how we pull this off. I am going to start with, there are certain individuals who have just become available, and there is one of them, Stephanie Vaquer, and where is the other one? Julia. I'm going to go with Julia because she has more in ring. Her stamina 72, popularity 47. Vaquer was 79.53. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go Julia first. So Julia is our first round pick. I probably should be picking, Rhea Ripley is what I was just going to say. Becky Lynch. I feel like the AI knows what I'm doing right now. This is tough. This is super tough. Okay, there we go. Finally a male picked off the board. Bray Wyatt going to, I guess I didn't get everyone who passed away. And Randy Orton to NXT. That's a pretty tough start there for me over here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go. Vaquera's gonna have to wait a second. I'm gonna go ahead and get Bailey and Asuka, two people who have good in ring popularity, just 2 off of Charlotte, and they have good stamina. The only thing is, giants in the women's division is harder to come by for the amount of cruisers that there are. Jade Cargill down here. I think I need the in-ring. I'm gonna go Bailey and Asuka. Just getting the in-ring there. I also want to get Liv Morgan. There's a few who I've targeted that I want to get. Brutus Creed goes to NXT. You got Logan Paul. Hopefully that means Julius is going to be William Regal's next pick. Duke Hudson going to NXT Mutiny. Wendy Chu, okay. There's another woman off the board. Zelina Vega, 15 in ring for Zelina Vega. Interesting. JC Jane. Okay, so that was another tough round for us. We will go. I guess we'll go Charlotte here, just to lock in that giant, and then Charlotte should be a heel, but that's fine for now. Okay. We are gonna do... There are a ton of cruisers to pick from. I'm not sure if if damage control here is gonna be locked in as good tag team chemistry, because that's something we're gonna definitely have to zone in on to hopefully get as good match ratings as we possibly can. I think I'm gonna go 57 popularity, 88 stamina. 5 in ring is not the best, but superstar info. She's optimistic. 4 promo skill. Jade Cargill, welcome to the show. I'll just start getting some heals here. Okay, so there's Julius going to NXT. We have got Raquel Rodriguez. So there's one of the Giants going to 2.0. Chase U's been made on Mutiny. Johnny Gargano going to NXT Mutiny. JD McDonough going to 2.0. And Andrade going to NXT. That's a nice fit there. I'm going to use this pick, I think, to get Stephanie Vaquer. Yes. And I think we'll do a heel giant as well. So I have the option of Nia Jax, who is optimistic basic injury casket match. That casket match isn't great because we will not be able to use that one. And Piper Niven is optimistic basic popularity and gauntlet eliminator. So I think I'll do that one instead. Better stamina for less popularity. I think that makes more sense. Okay, that's good. Fallon Henley, okay, taking off. We have a lot of choice, actually. I forgot how large the women's roster was here. Unfortunately, we're losing Tiffany Stratton. That was someone who I was going to try to go get. Tommaso Ciampa going to NXT Mutiny. We've got Dirty Dom going to NXT 2.0. And Lyra Valkyria going to NXT. Okay, so we still have $1.8 million. We have 7 people on the roster right now. I probably want to get this around 14, I think. And then try to gain some extra help in the Immortals or Legends category. But I think we'll need to start looking at a few lower down here. Okay, so Liv Morgan would be nice to have. Stamina not great though, which is unfortunate. We have 0 bruisers on the roster though, which is not great. Oh no, Julia's bruiser, great. I guess we can use a heel bruiser and a face fighter at this point. So face fighter could be, well, Nikki Cross I don't think I'm gonna do. Face fighter Michin. Basic injury bruiser bonus, Hell in a Cell. It's not bad. Anybody else? Valhalla. Nikita Lyons. Okay. Submission match. That's on the cheap too, so I think that's good. We have how many specialists? Just the one specialist in Bailey. Okay. So we'll go Nikita Lyons, and then for that face fighter, we have... Actually, we don't have any... There's no heel cruisers at the moment, so I'm going to get Liv Morgan on board because she's my girl. Okay, so it's still looking good cash-wise. Axiom going to NXT. We've got Eric Rowan going to 2.0. Baron Corbin going to Mutiny. A lot of release names are ending up on Mutiny. There's another one there. Katana Chance going to 2.0. And Ivar going to NXT. Okay. So again, face fighter. I guess I can go by. Whoops. I can go by the class here. So there's 1 giant left. So this is what I was talking about. Like I have 3 giants, sure, and I'm pretty sure one of the other brands has Raquel, but I think there's 5 giants in total. And look at all these cruisers that are available here. Like that's insane. Fighter wise, a lot of heel fighters here. Chelsea Green would be fun to have. But we have Lola Vice, Maxine Dupree, Meechin, Nikki Cross, and Tatum Paxley as the fighters. I think stamina is going to be important here. 1-on-5 promo skills, not the best. Maxine Dupree 3-on-5 backstage brawl. That's a tough match specialty to have for us in this challenge. And it was Jakara Jackson was the other one. Gauntlet specialty, that could help honestly, because the gauntlet is something I might need to use a bit more in this challenge. And only 77,000, that's nothing. I think we'll go Jakara Jackson here, and then I feel because that pick was so cheap, we can then bring this around to popularity again. Basic popularity specialty bonus. Okay. Or specialist, sorry. Candice LeRae, basic power card, bruiser. Stamina already in the 60s is not what you want to see, but a basic power card could be nice. I think basic popularity could become a fighter. Annoyed is not what you want to see. So I'll go Candice LeRae here. And I do need more heals. So we'll go Candice LeRae. And we still have $1 million, which is good. So Eric and Ivar on NXT. We got Nia Jax, the last giant, going to 2.0. Ivy Nile going over to Mutiny. We have got Elektra Lopez going to Mutiny. We have got Dexter Loomis going over to 2.0. And Carl Anderson going to NXT. So I am at 11 right now. And I guess I should probably keep this even in heals. So they should just be heals that we're getting. I can use an extra heal cruiser, which I don't think should be a problem to find. Alexa Bliss. I feel like that's a smart choice. Optimistic 5-on-5. Get on the show. And then I think the next two I'm going to try to keep on the cheaper side, because I do want to have some money in the bank to try to either get some legends on the show, or icons, or sorry, legends or immortals on the show, at least one of them. So let's search this by role and then scoot down. So Tatum Paxley only costing 71,000 is pretty crazy, because it looks like, and then Jada Parker, Kiana James, Isla Dawn. Okay, Roxanne Perez as well. Oh, I feel like she's been undervalued in this game. That's casket specialty. Okay, Tatum Paxley, optimistic. No, 1-on-5, not what I want to see. Optimistic sounds good. Tatum Paxley, get on the show. We're gonna get one more heal, and I think that's what we're gonna call it. We've got Obafemi going to NXT 2.0. We have got Razor going. So Mutiny has drafted 3 in-game tag teams of Chase U, DIY, and AOP. NXT have got the Bullet Club members, and I think we are going to do... We have 4 fighters to 2 bruisers. Anyone have bruiser here that's kind of cheap? Isla Dawn, Valhalla, Shayna Baszler. I don't think there is. So then I guess maybe a specialist. I think there's just Blair Davenport there who's left on the heel side. Okay, well, we could get... So we have Julia, who's the bruiser, and Asuka, the heel fighter. It looks like that could be a rivalry right off the bat. And then, so who are... Liv can go up against Jade or Charlotte. Stephanie and Piper could be something off the bat. And then Nikita Lyons is looking to be feuding with Candice LeRae potentially. And then it's just a bunch of fighters. Yeah, so I think this either has to be Blair Davenport or Isla Dawn, I'm pretty sure. She's annoyed, but will get me a power card. And Blair's optimistic and will get me a power card. So we'll go Blair Davenport. That'll be the last pick. Yeah, 651,000 is still a good amount of money to have. So I'm going to call it there. Nice. Nice. I like that. Also, Miss Elizabeth has a very interesting power card that we'll cover in a second. We've got Kit Wilson going to NXT 2.0. We have got Otis going to Mutiny. That's the 4th team they have there. Lexus King going to Mutiny. They should probably start calling it pretty soon here. He's 75k. I don't think they'll even have the possibility to sign somebody else. Shayna Baszler going to NXT. And then Maxine Dupree as well. NXT might make one more. I don't think NXT can afford another person. No, they can't. So Tyler Breeze is going to call it there. NXT Mutiny goes last. Oh, I missed Last Legend. That could have been one. But I wanted a heel. That's true. Pat McAfee going to NXT. They're going to call it there. And NXT Mutiny are going to call it with 134,000 in the bank. Okay. Well, a lot of big names not picked. The NXT 2.0's roster is only 2 more than us, which is interesting. And then NXT and NXT Mutiny are 4. But I think that's okay. So yeah, so we'll cover the power cards in a second. I completely forget what ECW's the brand power card does. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I was born for this. Let's go. Armando. Okay, women's division belts are not available for ECW brand. Okay. Are disabled due to insufficient male superstars. Great. So this is a new challenge that we have. I've never seen that before. We've got limited stock. Okay. Rock bottom prices. Okay. Back alley crew. So those are not the best power cards to get off the bat, but that's fine. Ensure that your least popular bruisers in a match this week. Ooh, that'll absolutely be a yes. Okay, so power cards. Extreme Rules, block all. Oh, yes. Okay, that is a pretty good show. Pretty good power card. Okay, that's good. That's good. Beginner's Luck I might buy because that's gonna be. Oh, Tatum. Oh, that's very low popularity. We're talking like that's like. That is like jobber low popularity. Okay, well, we'll revisit that in a sec. And then, so this one here is select a superstar on your brand and immediately max out their popularity, stamina, and morale. So I feel like that could be used on someone who has 15 in ring, like Candice potentially. Because she'll have 15 in ring, then she'll shoot up to 100 popularity, 100 stamina, and then optimistic, which is great. We'll love to see that. Okay, so let's see what we got going here. I don't think, other than Bailey and Asuka, technically be having that damage control connection would be a established team. I don't think. So maybe we'll mess around with some of these wrestlers here to see what we could get. Maybe have Julia and Jade team up, take on maybe Piper and Candice. We'll see. We'll see. We have options here. We have options. No assets. So the first few weeks are pretty easy to go through. I feel like maybe we should just buy, it's either buy that rock bottom, or sorry, either buy the beginner's luck, or I can search for an immortal here and just make a big splash. I think Trish and Lita I think are here in Immortals. I know there's Molly Holly who's in she is in Legends. And they're probably going to cost like 400,000 to sign for the year, probably more. But that is why I did leave a big budget like that. I'm gonna search Immortal, Sensational Sherry, Trish Stratus, and Stacy Keibler. Okay, I think. Let's see here. Bruiser bonus, which is good. Tables match specialty, which is good. Suave. The Superstars promo skills increased to 5. Okay, well I guess that's just there. Gauntlet specialty and table specialty is very nice to see. How much is going to cost you to sign for the season? I said 400. It's 441. Okay. We'll see about Stacy. She's got Bruiser, Casket, Special Guest, Warm Welcome. While the superstars on your roster, superstars who join your brand from trading and hiring will gain morale. That's kind of a cool. That's a cool little perk to have. Trish is optimistic, and then Sensational Sherry has basic power card, which we lost out on. Cruiser, which is not great. I'm gonna go Trish. I'm gonna sign Trish for the entirety of the season. It's costing a lot, but we're doing it. Okay, so we have exactly $160,000 left, and I think that was a big move right off the bat. We are going to do Trish. You know what? That's going to put her in with Julia. I like that. Good first feud here. We'll see. I think tables. That's good. And Julia, we can give Julia to the moon card after this. Wow, okay, let's go. That's good. And then on the other side, highest popularity is going to be Liv in Charlotte. I think that just makes sense to do that over here. And then now we're going to experiment with a tag team. Hopefully, it's at least they work okay together. Jade Cargill and who did we stay? I said Julia, but maybe we'll do Stephanie Vaquer instead. Yeah, let's try Stephanie Vaquer, and then doing Piper Niven, so the class matches up, and then I guess another cruiser, which would be Alexa Bliss. Okay. We'll probably want to get Tatum. Is anyone? No one's upset, right? I think everyone's either at least content. Bailey is happy. We have got Asuka who's happy and Tatum Paxley who is happy. We have Nikita and Tatum who can start a feud here. And then we'd have 5 people left over. So I think what we'll do in this instance, I think we'll do a double call out here and try to get... Ooh, Gauntlet... Wow, a lot of Gauntlet specialties here. Gauntlet Eliminator, Gauntlet, Gauntlet Eliminator, Gauntlet. Okay, so I'm going to go... I saw in the Talent Scout, Ali Brawler. We can sign for 1 week here. She's optimistic, but we're going to do a run-in on her to make one of the other 2 here optimistic. So Ali Brawler versus Jakara Jackson. We'll run in for Jakara Jackson. Yes, and then we have 4 promo slots here. Before I book those, I should check what the season challenges are. Book 4 Fatal 4-Way matches, 10 shows with a call-out. That should be easy. Start 5 rivalries by using a run-in. Okay. That's a random power card. Renew the contract of 5 superstars. Okay. Book 10 shows with GM interference. One of them is being done. 10 Extreme Rules matches. Oh, 15 shows with a title match. So that will be impossible. Make 3 superstars very happy. That can be done. Use 10 power cards against other brands. And then 10 shows with interference. I wonder if the GM interference counts for... does the GM interference count for this as well? Well, I guess we'll find out. This To the Moon card we're getting is going to be huge. Okay. So, call-outs. We're going to do Bailey calling out Asuka. We are going to do a... I was going to do a self-promo, but now I'm not sure. We'll do a self-promo from Candice LeRae. We are going to do a training promo for Blair. And we are going to do a call-out from Asuka to Bailey. Tables match in the main event. Almost certainly going to be Trish that wins this. She's got more popularity. She has got more stamina. She has got better in-ring. And it's her match specialty, but that should be fine. Show's only costing $21,000. I think this is good. Yeah, I am worried about having no titles on this show, so we'll see how that works. But it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Every challenge I do starts off kind of murky, and we find a way. So let's hope that is what happens here again. So, oh yeah, what last thing I want to check here is this all brands? Block all brands from using 3 randomly selected champions. Pretty crazy. Okay. I'm happy with this. This should outdo this. This is a test, and this will definitely outdo this. So we'll be getting the right booking flow for sure. It's just how good are these actual matches going to be? We will see. Starting off with us, we have got Liv Morgan versus Charlotte Flair in the opener. Liv's stamina is not great, I just saw. Charlotte picks up the win in an okay 2.5 star rated match. Oof, okay. Call out not working there hurts a little bit. Nikita Lyons versus Tatum Paxley. We have got Nikita picking up the win in a dull 1-star match. At least a rivalry started there. Good, okay, from Candice LeRae. 3 popularity, which is nice. We have got Cargill and Vaquero taking on Niven and Bliss. The Faces pick up the win in a mediocre 2-star match. A rivalry has been started. We'll see how that goes. +6 for Blair. Sweet, we'll take that. Run in for, on Jakara Jackson's behalf. She wins, beats Ali Brawler in a dull match. Okay, this is not the start we wanted here. That at least starts something, so that's good. And hopefully this gets a pretty solid match in the main event. Trish Stratus versus Julia. Trish picks up the win in a great 3.5 star rated match. So no rivalry started there, which is less than ideal. But that's fine. The tag team titles are on the line in the opener. And Rhea Ripley puts her title on the line against Zoe Stark in the main event. Over on NXT 2.0, it's going to be Judgment Day taking on the Wyatt Six, and Bray Wyatt puts his... That's kind of cool to see the Wyatt Six and then Bray Wyatt on the show as well. Puts his title on against Logan Paul in the main event. And over on NXT Mutiny, we have got a tables match with Kiana James taking on Bianca Belair, and it's Chase U taking on AOP in an Extreme Rules match for the tag team titles. I feel like we're gonna get blown out of the water here. You know what? I mean, we definitely fell behind in the first and third mid card match, but other than that, we pretty much kept pace. So pretty happy with that. We're getting it to the Moon card as well. So Trish Stratus and Julia will be more neck and neck. So I think that's good. No rivalry starting here is annoying. Rivalry started there, which is good. Okay. We've got some things here. Oh, I didn't check the. Can I go back? I can go back. Good. Tagged. Oh, that's not what you want to see. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that means both these teams have no chemistry. I need to get that over and sorted as soon as possible. So we'll be seeing a lot of tag team callouts coming their way. Stamina-wise here, everyone is great. Okay, so at least there's that. All right. Show quality D, match card quality C for 21,000 fans and $35,000. Wow, Trish Stratus on the card tonight. She still got it. Boring show. ECW gives some real fights. Okay. Another match ruined by DQ. Way to go, Liv. Okay, you don't like that either. Jakara Jackson beats Ali Brawler. Bailey sure spends more time running her mouth than fighting in the ring. Funny because Asuka cut a promo as well. And Piper Niven and Alexa don't have much chemistry as a tag team. Great. Okay. DNC from NXT for 29,000 fans. Okay. So we're definitely in second. 29 for NXT 2.0 as well. And 31. So just like every MyGM series we start, we are in last place. So we will have some work to do here. I'm not sure if other people who've been trying this challenge have been using ECW for the women's side, because it is a huge disadvantage. But if I have to redo this series again to win it, maybe we'll experiment with using a show that could use women's titles. But for now, I'm ready to keep on pushing. That was fun. Great. Jakara Jackson went from content to very happy. So we'll take that. Ensure that your least popular available cruisers in a match this week. Cool. We can do that for sure. Who is the least popular cruiser? It is going to be Alexa Bliss. Okay. That's fine. Maybe I'll start a rivalry against I can't do that. Hold on, we'll figure that out because I need to be getting that that feud over with. So where are you two? Need to be cutting a promo here. We are gonna play. To the Moon can be played on everybody here except for Liv, Trish, and Charlotte. So do I want to make a huge star out of Jade? Or really, honestly, anybody here? Or do I push Julia to get up into the 60s with Trish? I think I want to do that instead. So yeah, buy a health spa, obviously. To the Moon, we are going to play on Julia. So that means I was going to have them do a call-out promo, but instead we'll have them be in the opener. Trish versus Julia. Over here in the main, we are going to do you two. No specialties, eh? What are your casket and last man standing? Okay. Well, we can unlock show logistics here, which falls count anywhere, last man standing. Steel cage gauntlet. I think I want to do that because the gauntlet is a very interesting match type, especially if I can navigate the stamina of the wrestlers. So we'll do that. Gauntlet. Where are you? Right, got to choose Fatal 4-Way. Gauntlet. +5 popularity and ring XP, but lose an additional 10 stamina. So the bonus with this is if combining these matches with fixed match power cards, and if you choose who you want to win this, it's someone who has high stamina. The stamina cost for everybody else in the match is still low. The quality boost is high. So it's something that like I think I need to try to use to my benefit in this series. I won't be using it this week, but it's just good to have unlocked. So Charlotte and Liv, we will do in a tables match in the main event. We are gonna do Asuka versus Bayley. Great stamina between those two. Love to see that. We need to get Alexa Bliss in a match. And this is going to be difficult to do. Okay. You know what? We will try to sign a heel Gilet. Billy Slugger looks different. Am I making that up? Or does Billy Slugger have an updated picture? I don't know. She looks different. I want to push Billy Slugger to the moon now. We'll sign one of our favorites, Clarity. Don't be upset with us. We need to run in against you. Oh, at that point we can check. GM interference. Does this count for interference? Great. It counts for both. So we'll be doing GM interferences more than then start rivalries with. All right. Well, I guess we're doing a lot of interference. We'll be doing Alexa Bliss versus Clarity with a GM interference for Alexa Bliss. And over here we have. We can do a triple threat, I believe, to get everybody on the show in that way. So Tatum, Nikita, and ideally you'd want this to be a face. So it's going to have to be these three in a match, I believe. All right. Well, we can do that, though. Bruiser, Fighter, and Fighter is the only other thing that's a little bit tough with this, but that's okay. Everyone's going to get on the show. Promo skill, not great from these people. I'm going to do a call out from Blair to Stephanie Vaquer, and then a self promo from Piper, and a self promo again from what could you be here? Class change, Candace, you become a bruiser. I actually think that's more beneficial, but it's costing $10,000. I can do a self promo for Candice LeRae. Okay, I think that's good. We do need to start building up money again pretty quickly, I believe, because those gauntlet matches are expensive. Triple H should be happy because Alexa Bliss is in a match, which is good. We have bought the effects tier 2, so we unlocked Steel Cage and Gauntlet. And we bought a health spot because they're just good to have. This, I'm not sure how quickly I want to play. I'll probably play this after the first round of PLEs to see if someone's at really low stamina, because that's a way of getting out of that as well. This card works as a very, very powerful health spot card as well, with morale and popularity. We'll see if there's a right time to use that. I feel like there's never a wrong time to use that. So I think this is good. I want a rivalry to start here, and even if it doesn't, we can then stretch this into the next PLE after, because they'll be at 65 popularity and 66 minimum for these two, which will be very good. I'm happy with that. Liv stamina being a bit lower is fine. Both popularities are in the 60s. This is good, and high stamina here between them. So I think that's good. Okay, gonna call that. Starting with NXT Mutiny. 2 unbooked promo slots, but a charity from Tommaso Ciampa. Tag team titles on the line again. Over on NXT 2.0, it's gonna be the same open and close as last week with a charity promo from Kit. We have got both sets of tag team titles on the line. This is almost a full just all title matches. Interesting from William Regal. And here we go, Trish Stratus versus Julia. We got to use our big power here in Trish Stratus, hopefully carrying the show. Mediocre 2-star match, not what you want to see, but a rivalry started at least. This going to 2, which is necessary. Interference from Alexa Bliss, sorry, sees her pick up the win over Clarity Grimrose. Rivalry started is 1.5 star. We need to start getting rivalries on this show. Bayley versus Asuka. Bayley picks up the win. 2-star match. Okay, level 2 rivalry though at least. 1 popularity point for Piper Niven. A triple threat match with Nikita, Tatum, and Jakara. Nikita picks up the win yet again. Disappointing 1.5 star match. No rivalry increase. Kind of disappointing. Excellent self promo from Candice. Love to see that. And then the tables match, it's Charlotte Flair versus Liv Morgan. Charlotte Flair 2-0 on the show so far. And a great 3.5 star rated match. Rivalry increase there. Okay. Well, that's good, at least. But yeah, getting smoked the rest of the way. NXT 2.0 with a very, very good show. 3 matches that got 3.5 stars. Over here, Liv Morgan could go again, which is good. Charlotte Flair has really good stamina. Yeah, this was just a tough match. This is at level 2 rivalry now. At least performance was good. This should get to at least 2.5 stars next week, which sounds like we're asking for a lot, but that's fine. Alexa Bliss is +2 morale, which is good. And Trish Stratus +2 morale. New rivalry started. Julia, they're both at 67 popularity, which is good. Okay. NXT Mutiny, 30,000, basically 31,000 fans. 33 from NXT 2.0 and 31 from NXT. We do DNC again for 24,000 fans. We made about $40,000. What was that? Can't believe Elizabeth jumped in to help Alexa Bliss. Love seeing the growing rivalry between Bailey and Asuka. If only you can fight as well as you can talk, Piper. All bark, no bite, says Jade Cargill. Decent enough promo by Piper Niven tonight. Had a good day in the ring against Asuka. Put on a good performance against Trish Stratus, but sometimes the results just don't go your way. And great win for Bailey. She absolutely mopped the floor with Asuka. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So we got the veto star for Triple H's, for doing what Triple H wanted there. We are almost 20,000 fans back after 2 weeks. Not the start you want to see. But it's early. Still very, very early. 2 weeks to King Queen of the Ring. Do not book your most popular available bruiser. That is Julia, and that won't be happening. Almost certainly. But that is what we're going to call it on this first episode of the Women's Only MyGM Challenge. Guys, if you've watched up till this point, thank you so much. If you haven't already, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. That helps out smaller content creators like me so much. So guys, thank you so much. I love interacting with you guys down in the comments as well. So leave your comments down below of if someone you want to see added to this. Maybe I'll start adding more. Also adding more local talent as well. We will see. But all right, I've had fun with this first episode. The next episode in this series will be dropping Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.